Hello, boys and girls. It's Mr. Green here, and this is Gigglin Gertie again. And today we're going to show you a little story called Stone Soup. Oh, I love this story. This story is a little bit more like a fable by the Grimm Brothers. Also, perhaps a folk tale, as it takes place in another culture and at another time. But just so we know, Mr. Green, did you have that sign you made? Oh, yeah, let me get it. Oh, thank you. So boys and girls, these have been the stories that we are doing. We've done folk tales, fables, and fairy tales. And of course, a tale is a what? A story. That's right. So we all have our imaginations plugged in still, because you need imagination to listen to a story. And if it's acted out by puppets, well, you might want to have even more imagination. Yeah. All right. So this is called Stone Soup. We're going to do it with a musical track. And I do believe that Auntie Muriel is going to play the stranger. Ooh, she's going to play the stranger. All right. So here we go. Stone Soup. Once upon a time, a long time ago, there was a village that had extreme poverty. In fact, food was at a minimum. People hoarded the food and did not share if they did have any. They would lock it up in their cupboards and lock their doors and not come out for fear someone would take their food. One day, a stranger came to town. The stranger was a very strange old man. Oh, man! Well, it's a show. You have to pretend you're another character. Oh, okay, I can't really see. Well, you're a strange old man. Okay, I'll get into character. Strange. So this strange old man carried with him a great big boiling pot to be put on the fire. Oh, this is so heavy. Oh, I'm putting it on the court square. And what the stranger had with him was nothing more than a great big rock. Oh, I'm going to put this rock in the soup. And so the stranger put the rock in the big soup pot. And he went and found a well and filled that pot up with water and put it on a fire in the middle of the village, because the village squares in those days had big pits where you could all cook. After a while, the fire started and the water began to boil. The stranger made yummy sounds. Yum, yum. This is so good. I can tell right now. Well, little by little, people started cracking open their windows and opening up the door. Oh, the stranger looked around and saw them do this. Another gentleman came by and saw this big pot boiling with the stone and the stranger making all these yummy sounds. What you making there? Stone soup. It's a delicious recipe from my mom. And he sat there and watched as the stranger pretended to smell and pretended to taste. It's going to be great. I don't see anything. Well, you know what would be great, even better, is if I had some cabbage in it. My mom used to put lots of cabbage. Oh, really? So the man went back to his house, and sure enough, he had a lot of cabbage hidden in one of his ice boxes. He brought it back. Just dump it in. And he dumped it in the stone soup. And an hour went by, and the cabbage started to smell really good. Oh boy, more and more people started to come around and smell this soup. Oh, this stone soup is going to be great. Another person came by and said, "What is it?"
"Stone soup, but you know what? It would be even better if I had onions and carrots."
So that stranger went back and had a nice load of carrots and onions and dropped it in.
Oh.
Well, that lasted a while. Oh, and everyone slowly started to come out. They could smell the boiling soup now. They could smell the cabbage. They could smell the onions. They could smell the carrots.
You know what? My mother also put in some beef. Too bad.
Oh, we've got some beef. We have some beef locked up in our refrigerator. And so one by one, the villagers dropped off things for the soup. Beef, carrots, potatoes, peas, rice, you name it. One lady even brought out biscuits. Another lady brought out a tablecloth and tables. And 3 hours later, the old stranger smelled it and said,
"I do believe this stone soup is ready to be shared."
And so everybody sat down with a plate and a bowl on the ground with a cloth, and they all shared in their own version of stone soup. And the moral of that story is, what do you think it is? What do you think? Talk a moment. I believe a lot of this has to do with simple sharing and collaboration, working together for the common good.
Yeah.
Now I want some stone soup.
Yeah, me too.
Well, perhaps after this, we can all get together and make a great big pot of stew. All right, yeah! Now, boys and girls, we have this really nice music coming on here, and I'm going to teach you a song about working together. We're actually going to not do the song part because this is in our background, but everyone make a number 1. Okay? And now make a heart. Now make a 1 and make the love sign. And this is called one heart, and it's very appropriate for right now especially, where we're apart and yet we're together. 1 heart, 1 love. Let's do that again. Here we go. 1 heart, 1 love. Very good. Now put your hands together and make a circle. And this is working together. Let's work together like the stars above. Let's work together like the stars above. We'll do this whole piece one more time. Here we go. 1 heart, 1 love. Let's work together like the clouds above. Oh, I just love that piece. It's just so true, especially for